What is going on, everyone? I hope that you all are doing very well. It's been a long time since I have uploaded a video. I had tried to get to a point where I was doing a video every day or every other day. I know the last week and a half or so has been brutal with travel and with work, family, all of that good stuff. So I decided I really want to hop on tonight and talk about what it means to have some financial freedom and financial stability. So, I'm out of town. I'm at an education conference. My wife called me earlier and said, hey, something's wrong with the back glass to the back door. And I said, what's wrong? Send me a picture. So she sent me a picture and somehow it was shattered. So we got a double pane door that has a blind in between. And most of the time when we open that back door, it's to let the dog out and let her go do her thing. So from the time she initially called and texted me about it, to the latest time, about an hour and a half later, I guess the glass had gotten a little worse because one of the kids took the dog out to use the restroom, and I guess a little bit of that glass fell to the ground. So it progressively got worse in that little bit of time. And, of course, you still have the inside of the window that is still intact. So safety wise, everything's good to go. But, I was, like I said, I'm out of town and, it's my wife who's concerned. So I was on a treadmill doing my 1 hour walk and I said, let me just handle this. Even though I'm out of town, a few hours away, I called one of those 24-hour glass emergency companies, and they told me that they can get somebody out there tonight. They said it will be a $250 charge on my credit card, and that they would replace the glass if they had the glass in stock. But when the guy called me, he said that he probably gonna have to board it. So to board it, it would be a $250 charge. But then if they came out the next day, in addition to the $250 for the boarding, it would be the full $600, $700 or whatever that would be for that size window for the back door. So I let him do the $250 charge and hold, and he said, hey, it's better off to just allow it to stay as is tonight because you're safe. Your wife and your family is safe because the inside of the window is intact. So she's good. If you could just hold off till tomorrow, then that $250 will go towards the replacement cost. So you're not paying the $250 plus the $600. You're just paying the $600 or whatever the final cost is going to be. So I was like, cool. But I have to admit, today is payday. So I was kind of frustrated. I was like, man, this is $600 that could be going towards something else. It could be going toward the emergency fund. That I had to sit back and breathe. Remember, I'm on a treadmill right now, walking anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5 miles per hour. Like at the highest peak, I was walking 3.5 miles an hour. So I was really sweating. That's a fast pace to do for a whole hour. So I had to lower the speed and drop it just a little bit so that I can actually breathe and talk at the same time. So I'm orchestrating this deal while also getting my exercise in. And in the middle of it, I thought, like, man, this is what financial flexibility and financial stability is about. This is why we work so hard to get out of debt and to build an emergency fund so that emergencies are no longer a crisis. It's an inconvenience. These kind of things used to be a crisis. Think about how many people don't have $1,000 or $500 or $100 in the savings account or even in a checking account. And when these kind of incidents go on, they got to throw everything on a credit card, or they have to rob from Peter to pay Paul. They have to take a payday loan. And that's not throwing shade to anybody. That's just the reality for a lot of households. These expenses are an emergency. So in my case, of course, like I don't like to spend $500. I don't like to spend $600 for something. I still don't know why it broke. I don't think it was a crook or anything. I don't know if one of the kids accidentally threw a rock. I have no idea because my wife said it wasn't like that in the morning, but it was like that when she got home. But then I was thinking, like, if it was somebody trying to break in, they could have broken in by going by breaking the other one as well, or they could have used another window. So I don't know what happened, but the fact of the matter is everybody is safe, and we have the funds to fix it immediately. We don't have to wait any more than a few hours to get it fixed. So that is just one of the benefits of having financial freedom and financial stability, financial flexibility, is that these kind of events are inconveniences rather than emergencies, and rather than a crisis. So y'all get on whatever plan you on, and continue to improve your finances. Trust me, we weren't where we are now, which shows that anybody could do it. Just, you just need to hear somebody that looks like you or sounds like you or does things that you may do, has things in common with you. You just need to hear those kind of people who can tell you it's possible. So I'm here to tell you it's possible, and it is a blessing. I'm $600 lighter, but that's what we have those emergency funds for. Put it all on my credit card. I get about $12 back from my Fidelity 2% card, and then pay it off right away. So, but hey, that's it. Just want to hop on real quick and throw that out there. Hope you all have a great weekend, and y'all take care. Thank you for the support.